Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own neon 1v1 map. After I made that 1v1 video, everyone's been asking me for a tutorial on how to get all the placements perfect, so here it is. For those who didn't watch the video, the map looks like this, and even if you aren't looking to build this exact map, this video will also help you get better with the tools in Creative, because me being a map builder myself, I've learned a few tips and tricks that I'll be sharing in this video. This is my first tutorial video, so make sure to drop a like if you do want to see more tutorials. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll do more creative tutorials on my channel. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this is what the finished product looks like, and if you want to jump in and play now, here's the map code. As well as if you guys use supported creator code Flea, it helps me pump out more high quality videos just like this. I also got Maddie once again to help me with this world because she helped me build the last one. Her link's in the description. Alright, so we're going to start this world off in the block, and the first thing you want to do is throw down your presets. So you got your all black preset, your neon light preset, and your two shape presets. Now we're going to start off by building the center little 1v1 podium. To build this, grab the black shapes from the presets that you've thrown down, and when you're building it together, make sure you have rotation axis on your, drops are off, and your grid snap is on 2. After that, select it all by pressing right D-pad, press R2 to copy, and place it close enough to the center. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Next, you want to start by building all the walls. Now there's a lot of ways of doing this, but if you want the neon light strips to look good, it's best if you just use walls. Start by building up to max height, and make sure you find where that is and leave a mark like I have. This will just avoid floating blocks, because once they are there, they won't go away. Next, you want to build up to max height with the walls, then select the whole row, and start placing them at the bottom. Doing this method around the entire block will take less than 5 minutes. Then we just covered a bit of the floors, but we left the corner squares open. Now go over to the neon section and grab the beams that are the tallest. And if you look at them from above, they should be shaped as a H. Rotate them so they're on an angle facing you, put on grid snap 16, and then put them in the corners. Once you've done a whole row to the top, just select them all, copy, and then paste. Now moving on to the top beams, you want these facing downwards, so just rotate them so they're facing flat. Then place them as you did with the corners. These beams can overlap by the way, so don't worry about that. So the same with the floors, but this time facing upwards. Once they're all done, it should look like this. This could also make a good free building world if you just wanted to stop here. Now the next part is the hard part, and it's make or break for whether your 1v1 world will actually look good or not. So grab the long skinny beams on the end and basically resize them in all different ways until you're happy with the size. To resize, hold circle until it says on and then resize it. Play around with it for a bit, but the only important thing is one side has to sit flush with the edge of the flat. Not both sides, just one side, because then all you got to do is place it, rotate it 8 times, and then place it again to get a perfect beam. That's super important, so if you didn't quite catch that, just rewatch what I said. Once the two beams make up a perfect line, just copy and paste it around the top. If you want to go back to rotating, just hold circle to turn resize off. And you can place them on the stairs as well. Now doing the floor beams are a little bit different. You want to make a new beam and resize it until it just sticks out of the floor. Once you've got that, same principles apply, just rotate it 8 times to make a perfect beam and then place them all around. It may take a lot of fiddling with the tools to get used to, just make sure your grid snap is on 16 and your drops are always off. Once that's done, fill in the floors and it should look like this. Now next is the really annoying part, and you 100% need a friend to help you with this bit. So what you want to do is you want to place the beams so they sit flush with the stairs. Now there's no grid snap for this, so you have to do it with grid snap off. It's very time consuming, but once you got the perfect beam, you can just copy and paste. It took us about 10 minutes to get the perfect beam, and then 1 minute each time to place it. I got Maddie telling me all kinds of directions here, and she's getting different angles on it, telling me to go higher or lower, all that. But patience is key if you want it perfect. Now the rest is simply copy and pasting. So for the jump pads, I just counted 5 squares out and I placed a jump pad, and then I used the same beams as I did for the floor and built a square around it. After you've done those 4 launch pads, I just did another 4 on the walls. So if you fall off a fight, you can just double jump pad back up. Next I just placed all the spawners, so 2 player spawns and 4 weapon spawns. And to make the weapons look cooler, I added rings around them. So just go back over to the neon presets and grab the middle ring. Just rotate it so it's flat and then resize it so it's smaller. And for the first time ever, put drops on and then just drop them over the weapons. And that's it. Just change all your settings to how you want and then you're done. So this is the final product. If you want to use this world for 1v1s, or you just want to take a look at it, here's the code. Thanks again Maddie for the help, and thank you everyone for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, drop an orange heart in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.